Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, on Sony PlayStation 4. Last time we went through the Lost Bastille a bit more, we took on the Rune Sentinels. That was pretty fun, pretty easy. We took them down in 2 tries with some summons. And then I tried to take down the Pursuer over here, and I got killed by a dog on my first attempt, and then just by, bad luck and no skill on my rest of my attempts. So after the episode, out of pure, unadulterated spite, I came here and cleared out all the dogs, all the archers, including the archer up there, and the archer up there. So these little bastards will never spawn again and bother me until we go to New Game Plus. So, yeah, little bastards. We got a fair amount of extra souls. I think I'm just going to go buy life gems with them. We could get a level out of it, but I think I'm just going to go buy life gems. Yeah, we could easily get another point of dex or something out of this, but 11,000 souls worth of life gems should do us pretty good for the most part. By the way, if you're curious, the cases right here, the fist weapons, they don't end up terribly powerful. I think at plus 10 they're at 90 base damage. But they end up with an A scaling in strength and dex, which is not bad. I'm kind of tempted to try it, but at the same time, I'm going to try the claws, try power stancing claws at some point, just for shits and giggles, and see how that goes. So, if I wanted to put like 2 more points into strength, we could power stance this right now, but I'm not terribly worried about it. And from what I understand, if you have the stats to power stance this, you could power stance this with one case this, because it'll use like your fists for the other one, because they're strike damage. It doesn't work like that with like the claws, but from what I understand, it works like that with the case this here. So, if you want to try that, go for it. Ooh, you got oh, you're selling Targray's stuff, the guy that we killed from the Blue Sentinel. Nice. So we could buy this stuff if we wanted to. Targray can appear obtuse, but the Blue Knight means no harm. He only wishes to offer guidance to those in need, for that is his purpose. Blue Sentinels have vowed to uplift themselves through tireless training and selfless adherence to order and justice. May this armor ease their difficult journey. Well, he's dead, so his journey is very eased. 37 more life gems. Let's go.
Thank you.
That's everything I ever wanted in life. I'll spend the rest of my souls on arrows, because that sounds useful. But yeah, it felt good to just go kill all the dogs and stuff that were bothering me, because why not? I think I have a couple... I think they dropped a couple basic soul items here. Yeah, they dropped these souls of nameless soldiers. So I can grab a couple more arrows out of this. And then we should be good on arrows and life gems for a little while now. 94. Perfect. Alright, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Continue on our merry little path. Oh, so with the archers right here, something to bear in mind is if you destroy these towers and then don't die, but just rest in the bonfire, these towers will stay down and the archers will end up being on the floor. So that's not a bad strategy for getting rid of these guys before fighting the pursuer, because if we go back and rest in the bonfire, they'll still be down, and then the archers that were up there will be hanging out on the floor for you to snipe and clear out before Mr. Pursuer shows up. So that's something to keep in mind. Make your life slightly easier if you're trying to clear all this stuff out before Pursuer Man shows up. But either way, enough belly aching about, my past mistakes. Let's just go ahead and through here. Now in this room right here, watch out for behind these little wooden areas, because those guys are right there, and they like to jump out and explode. They're not behind everything, but they will explode, and they will cause problems if you're not careful. Let's see. This goes... Ah, yep, you. Yeah. That guy exploded. Don't want to be in the same room as him. Flame butterfly to light our torch if we need it. We could light our torch in here, and I think there's a sconce to... Yeah, like we could put it right here to light it up. But that's a bit of a waste of a flame butterfly. So, not terribly worried about it. Indicated key. There we go. That's where that went. Goodbye, sirs. And then... right here... we don't get an Estus Flash Shard, we get exploding bastards who will explode and cause problems. And we get the Wanderer set, which is pretty nice. It's not the best armor in the game, but it's there, because, you know, it is. Okay, so this is where we came from. No, that's not where we came from. We came from this door over here. I will get turned around in this area every once in a while, because, well, it looks very samey. Okay, I know exactly where we are. So, if we wanted to, we can climb this little ladder right here. And then, this guy. Here are you. Yeah, I was supposed to jump through the other window to get rid of this guy, but I fudged up, so oh well. We'll survive. Alright, got the armor there. I think this just goes to an item. Yes, it does. And there's a Pharaoh's Lockstone contraption down here that has access to, I think, a spell. I don't remember exactly, but I think it is just a spell in there. And I think this right here is the bottom of the area that we could have come down from earlier. Yeah. So we started off on that side right there. We could have jumped over to that ladder right there and gone that path right there. It doesn't really make a huge difference. I think we're going to get to that path anyways, so not terribly concerned about it. Heavy crossbow that I do not care about. Okay, so there is, I think, an assassin in here. Yeah, this guy right here. I don't know if they're actually called assassins, but they're a pain in the ass sometimes. Goodbye. I don't think we have another Pharaoh's Lockstone right now. I think we used it on getting access to the area that we're not going to right now. Yeah, so nothing we can do about that. Let's see, treasure chests. I don't think either of these are trapped. Parrying dagger, which I think scales with strength in this game, surprisingly. A lot of the daggers seem to scale with strength in this game. Twin blade, this is a cool weapon. It's not the best weapon in the game, but it's fun. That's for damn sure. It's a little heavy, if I remember correctly. I think this one's like 8 pounds or something like that. But it's fun. Here we go. Yeah, 8 pounds. So it'll put us right over the edge there. But we need... what do we need for it? We need 14 and 26. Okay, we have the strength, and we can two-hand it. So there we go. So one-handed. You just do a couple little swiping motions. Not too bad. Let's see, R2. Little back and forth right there. Nice little twirl right there with the roll. So decent little set there. And then you two-hand it. Yeah, and you start going whirling dervish. Yeah, it's fun stuff. There's another one that has much better stats, and it's more of a strength weapon. And that one will have a slightly different moveset. Actually, a mostly different moveset. But this is a fun weapon if you want a a dex weapon with decent strength and whatnot. I think it'll. I don't. I don't think it goes too high on the scaling, sadly. Let's see. So, at plus 10, it'll still be C scaling on strength and dexterity, sadly. And the attack power will only be 150, so it's not super powerful, but it will get a decent amount of hits in per attack, which is nice. Then there's another one we can get that is strength scaling, and it has A scaling, strength, and D in dex, and better base damage at 180. You got the Dragon Rider Twin Blade, which is 185 physical and 110 magic when it's fully upgraded. But you need 20 strength to wield it. That one's not too bad. D strength, C dex, and magic scaling. So, yeah. The red iron is really powerful. 340 at max, and A scaling and strength. That one's really good. I thought there was a better like dex weapon. Oh, there is one actually. The curved twin blade, I think. Yeah, the curved twin blade, which is another, I think, twinkling titanite upgrade. B dex at 170 attack. But I think you have to either get it from a covenant or get into New Game Plus Plus. It looks like. Yeah, so the odds of me getting that are pretty low since you need to go to New Game Plus Plus. That's a shame. Yeah, this one would be good for just like quality build. We're probably not going to use it too much, sadly. I thought the scaling got better, but oh well. Still, a fun weapon. It's there. Alright, grab you. This part. This part can be a pain in the ass. Wilted Dust Curve, that recovers spell usage. I forgot about you. Bone Staff. I think that specializes in I don't think there's an illusory wall because we can't actually hit the frickin' wall. Yeah, you can't hit the wall, so I don't think that's actually an illusory wall. Oh no, it might be an illusory wall after we put the Pharaoh's Lockstone in there. But I think the Bone Staff specializes in like dark damage. Is there a place? I don't think there's a place to light the torch in here, is there? No. I think we can't access. Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, so the Twin Blade's fun. It's not super powerful, but it is fun. They didn't bring it back for Dark Souls 3, sadly, because Dark Souls 3 likes to pretend that Dark Souls 2 doesn't exist for some reason. I thought there was a hidden wall over here, but I am apparently mistaken. Detour ahead. Oh yeah, this is the start of the level. Get wrecked, sir. I want to go light a few torches just to be able to see what we're doing. It's not necessary, but we could. Infusing the Twin Blade with bleed or poison is pretty good because, especially when two-handing, you get a lot of hits in, and it'll rack up the status reasonably quickly. There we go. We can see a little better in here if we ever come back. Not a huge deal, but you know, why not? I thought there was a. There may or may not be a sconce in the other room. Oh, that's the guy I was looking at. Just the guy we got the body off of, or the body we got the item off of. I think because the Pharaoh's Lockstone here provides light, I don't think there's actually some place to light this sconce, is there? Yeah, there's no place to actually light a sconce here. Oh well. Alright, so we want to go through here. And you remember the cages in Dark Souls that you rode up to get places? These are the same things, except they're much more claustrophobic. Like, you can't move a muscle on these bastards. Ew, this is going to be one of those parts. Yeah, there's an item right there. I think it's just spell use restore items, but you can get it. Skeptic Spice. That's actually a really neat item that I really like. If we can find it. Yeah. Lowers required faith by 1 for chosen spell. So let's say you want to cast a heal spell, but you don't want to put any points into faith. You get enough Skeptic Spice, you use it at a certain merchant, and suddenly you can cast a faith spell for like 5 faith requirement instead of like the 8 or whatever it is you need normally to cast it. So it's a really neat idea, actually. Alright, for this item over here, I think you just have to like roll for it. I'll probably die trying to get to this, but I think you just have to you might have to roll or jump for it. There you go. Bonfire setting. Okay, that was reasonably worth it. Still a bit of a pain in the ass to grab. And now this right here is going to do lots of damage. No matter how you look at it. Okay, our cat's ring saved us. There we go. And yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the ass item to reach. But Bonfire Aesthetics, in case, I think we went over it with the character creation, but it basically advances the current area that's attached to the bonfire to New Game Plus status. And that'll let you buy items from merchants that only carry stuff in New Game Plus. Except for apparently that Twin Blade that I was looking at. You actually have to go to New Game Plus Plus for some frickin' reason to get the Twin Blade there, which is really weird, but oh well. Alright. Hey, exploding dudes. These guys, you want to make sure to kill these, because yeah, these guys like to hide out in there. And if you get too close, and you're like, oh, what's this? It's an exploding asshole. So, yeah. That'll open the gate right there. I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go, I think, down here. And then another exploding asshole right there. That's where we already were. Is anybody? Nope, nobody there. I thought the Twinkling of the Sea was an item. Alright, that guy right there, I think he'll drop down on you, so let's grab him. And this guy is just kind of sitting here. That guy was trying to explode. You are still alive. Goodbye. I think the switch to open this gate is on the other side. This is the other side of the path that we could have taken earlier, last episode. That would take us over to that area right there, which we might try to go and around about try to get there just to have it. Oh, and there's a hidden wall right here. I think this will take us to, no, I know there's a hidden wall around here somewhere. In here, yeah. There you go. And then also right about here, yeah. Another hidden wall. This will take us to the next pursuer, the final pursuer in this area. So, it also takes us to a couple other stuff. And this is not my favorite place to fight the pursuer, because it's tiny, but really this place doesn't give me as many problems as the area downstairs for some reason. mind that poke attack, since you're not trying to reduce my health with it. Ah, okay, I died on that one like a champ. Oh well. Oh well. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Actually, this is a decent opportunity to go through the back path. So, from here, let's travel to the servants' quarters, and we can go around the back path and open up the gate. All right. So, already killed Mr. Pursuer down there. We don't need to deal with him anymore. We want to go this way, I think. We might be having better luck if we were using a shield, but since we're not, it's making our life slightly harder. Not a huge deal harder, but it's definitely slightly harder than it could be. That's for sure. But I enjoy the challenge, so I'm okay. Yeah, right here, if we wanted to, we could go rooftops. And actually, you know what? We want to grab that item anyways, so... Are you just gonna... Okay, he'll come back down, I think. So, large soul soldier, good stuff. Goodbye. Actually, this might be the way that we're supposed to go. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because here's the path, and that'll open up these two gates right here. So yeah, it wasn't actually that big of a detour. Exploding man, die. I thought you opened up this. Oh yeah. Okay, I think it might be just delayed. I don't think it has anything to do with the guy exploding on it. I think it was just delayed for reasons. And yeah, there's supposed to be like one or two exploding guys right here. Oh, this door is stupid. It's stupid in a good way though. Yeah, it's just a blocked off wall for some reason. So I'm not gonna bother the guy. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to, I was going to close the door, but since it did that, oh well. Alright, so yeah, this is just all going the same path, as we can see here. So you could have made your trip through the Lost Bastille much quicker, but you would have lost out on a couple things, so, we'll survive. Mr. Guy in the cage. You die. He's gonna try to explode. Okay, nobody there. These guys are super weak, but if they explode on you, they'll cause a decent amount of damage, and frankly, I'd rather avoid all that nonsense. Yeah, he exploded on me. Some of them, I think particularly the ones that... I think the ones that reduce your durability, they don't die when they explode. They explode, and then you get knocked on your freaking ass, and by the time you get up, they're up and ready to explode again, and it's a real pain in the ass. So here is where I want to use my next Fragrant Branch of Yore, as there's a bonfire right there, and this is also a very important NPC. If we go out here, I don't think there's actually anything we can do out through this door. There might be like a item, but I think it just drops off. Yeah, it just drops off down there, and we haven't opened the gate, so if we go out there, we're kind of trapped for a little while, unless we Homeward Bone out, so... Ooh, Petrified Dragon Bone, nice. Yeah, we want to use our branch on this guy. And he is one of the ones that's not going to attack us upon waking up. So, good stuff. Grab our bonfire here real fast. And this is Straid.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Straid, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me. Very good. Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Straid, will teach you my spells.
And he will do several things. He will sell you a few rings, so this increases your intelligence by 5 points. I think this increases the duration of spells by not 50% like Dark Souls 1. I think it's more like 10 or 20%. Let's see. Lingering Dragon Crest. Where you at, my dude? Yeah, certainly less than... Okay, so the level 1 version increases spell effects lengths by 15%. The plus 1 version increases by 25%, and the plus 2 version increases by 40%. So still 15% longer on like a minute long duration is an extra 15 seconds, so not bad. And a gape ring absorbs souls in place of the wearer. So we'll go over that momentarily. Let's see. Rouge water, I'm sorry, not rogue water, for recovering health and spell uses. And then he also sells a couple decent spells there, so including a couple hexes like Dark Orb. Dark Hail is kind of like a shotgun type spell. It's really good for like big bosses and stuff like that. Let's see, Affinity. Affinity is basically the dark version of Homing Soul Mass. I don't know how good it is, but it's there. And, well, this does poison, I guess. So, there we go. You also got Homing Soul Arrow, Strong Magic Shield, Cast Light, which is, not the worst. Resplendent Life, which is, heal over time. Reveals the location of the nearest enemy or evading Dark Spirit. Okay, neat. Oh, Lingering Flame. This is actually real neat for a Pyromancy spell. You cast it, and it puts a little flame on the ground, and anybody that's near it, whether it's you or an invader or an NPC or an enemy, will recover health for as long as it's out. So it's not bad for extra health recovery if you're really low and out of Estus or something, and you have a safe spot and free time, and it'll recover health reasonably quickly too. Flame Swathe. I think this is kind of like no, I don't think I've used this. We might put a couple points into Pyromancy to grab what? Hang on, I'm curious here. Apparently it uses 2 slots for the warmth. That's a shame. Or Lingering Flame for the health recovery. That's a shame. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe get a couple points into attunement and get a spell slot and check some of these out, but since this takes 2 slots, that's not really worth it anymore. Never mind. Oh well. Okay, I can learn a Gester, the Mock Gester. See, and then trade. You can trade in boss souls for various weapons or some spells. And it's not super expensive either. Like, see, all these are 1,500. I think the spells are mainly the same price too. But yeah, it's pretty easy to grab this stuff. And unlike in Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls, where you had to get a specific weapon type up to plus blah blah blah, and then use the weapon And the soul, no, you just give them the souls and the cat's yelling outside, and the soul, you give them the soul and the souls, and you get your weapon. So good stuff. Off the bat, I do want. Let's see. Yeah, this is the curved great sword from the Flexile Sentry, and this is the warp sword from the Flexile Sentry. This is the one I want. However, again, in order to upgrade it, you need petrified dragon bones, and I think we only have like one, so that's a shame. We'll still grab it. And then, yeah, a lot of the stuff from like the Pursuer and the Dragon Rider are okay as well. Let's see, you are 16 pounds, you're 13. Actually, the Dragon Rider shield is better in a couple ways. Yeah, they're both decent. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Dragon Rider Twin Blade, because it'd be nice to mess around with it, just to have another Twin Blade option. So that's nice. And then I guess the Pursuer's Great Shield, just to have it there. Or if you wanted, you could also get the Pursuer's Ultra Great Sword, which is, yeah, let's grab that instead. I mean, we could at least two-hand it or something, just for shits and giggles. So there we go.
How long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner? Drang Lake. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed. The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people feared the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think? Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Straid into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame. Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the Old Ones. But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe? Long enough for the old kingdom to... Why didn't it? Feeble, cursed one. Do you really think you can manage the glories that are my spells?
And he'll call you Feeble Cursed One a lot. It's kind of like some people think he's being a douche, and he might be, but at the same time, I think he's just kind of like joking around with us because he likes us for setting him free and stuff like that. So I like Straid. He's cool. He has a good sense of humor. He's always messing around. I like him. He gives you some good weapons that we're not going to use anytime soon. And we'll try to use them at some point, but not right off the bat here, since, well, we probably can't use them right off the bat. Where did my... Where did that damn door go to get out to the pursuer? So I want to go fight him again and... here we go. I will kill the pursuer, or die trying. Probably die trying. There we go. Get some good damage in. Let's not get stabbed. If he does that dash attack, usually that's just a good chance for some damage I've found. It's when he does that 3-hit combo that I get messed up more often than not. There you go. Easy enough. More Twinkling Titanite. And now we can make this jump right here and grab this item. It's not always the easiest item to grab, so I might want to go spend my souls and grab a couple points of stats. Bracing Knuckle Ring. That will reduce the wear of... That will reduce the rate of durability wear on your weapons. So that's actually very useful for a melee character. I might get rid of the Ring of the Evil Eye eventually for it. But yeah, it's... I think the base version decreases weapon wear by like 20%. Where are you at, dude? Let's see. So it reduces weapon degradation by 20%, armor degradation by 20%, and ring degradation by 20%. At later tiers, the +1 version reduces weapon degradation by 35%, and then armor and ring by 25%, and then the +2 decreases it by 50% for weapons, and then 45% for rings and armor. So this basically means your stuff lasts longer, which, if you're going through with, like, let's say, like, the old Knights weapons that have, like, 20 durability, it's really useful. Or, if you look at your weapons and you're like, oh, my weapons are down to, like, 20 durability somehow. It's probably not a bad idea to use that right there. Yeah, let's go... I think I can make the jump, so I'm not gonna hem and haw about it too much. If I ever do have to make a jump, I try to be naked for it, because I like to free ball in the wind. Whee! Alright, flame butterfly and 3 torches. Not too shabby. Not too shabby in the slightest. And yeah, just walk around here. You may have seen this item way at the beginning of the area, and you can just now get to it. I don't even remember it being all that good, actually. And if you're a caster, you can, throw stuff at that guy. Silver Brave Warrior, Golden Wing Shield. I think the Golden Wing Shield just looks cool. It's not, like, super good or anything. I think it just looks cool. Assuming I can find it. Blue Shield with the gold relief of wings, likely a symbol of guardianship used by Knights of the Blue. Contains materials enchanted by magic, allowing spells to be deflected by parrying. So yeah, let's use spell parry. I forgot about that. That's actually quite neat. I'm gonna use the Homeward Bone. That way I don't gotta walk back and deal with all the extra jump there. Sorry, scratching my ear. Alright, where'd Straid go? Oh, he stands outside the cell, that's right. These guys are largely passive up here. For the most part, they're not going to attack you unless you start attacking them. I think in the original version of the game, they were much more aggressive, and they were much more likely to start attacking you for just existing, pretty much. Let's see. Leather armor is 4.7. I want to see if we can find anything else with decent weight ratios. Armor of ores, that's what we were using, right? Yeah. I kind of want to... I like it, but at the same time, I don't want to be, invisible all the time. But it is a nice little upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the lighter gloves, just so we don't have like 5 pounds worth of equipment on the gloves here. And then we'll put the drain leg is on for the good defense right there. There we go. And that gets our equip load decent enough there. Good stuff. And I think we only have the one petrified dragon bone. I think. Let me check. No, we have 2. Which is still only enough for 1 upgrade. It's enough for 1 upgrade each, but it's only enough for 1 upgrade.
Bearer of sea lest.
Yeah, let's see. There we go, 3 more points of damage there. It's not too bad. I think we get... Yeah, we got like 1 point of damage for 2 points in strength. I'll probably get strength up to like 16 or so, just to have enough strength for a shield if we need it or something like that. But I think we're good for the moment. I don't think you upgrade boss weapons or anything like that, do you? I think that's done at McDuff. No, okay, he'll upgrade it. I don't think he would. I'm tempted to upgrade the Dragon Rider, or the Twin Blade, and use that a little bit just for shits and giggles. Or we could upgrade our longbow a little bit. There we go. And then we are out of... I think we're out... I don't think we have any chunks at all, do we? We do not.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Okay. Sounds good. And let's go a tiny bit further into the Bastille, because we can get to another bonfire, and that'll be a good stopping spot, I do believe. Let's see, we want to go Straid cell. I think we're largely done with everything on the parts of the Bastille that we've already been to, except for this part with the exploding dudes coming up. The Luring Skulls, those can be helpful for a boss fight. Or 2, actually. I don't think you... Yeah, I was hoping these guys wouldn't come after me, but no, they're being douchebags. Yeah, see, I don't think these guys are doing durability damage, but as you can see, they're not dying when they explode, so it's a real pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, they're not doing durability damage, thankfully. But they stun lock you like that. Alright, that guy's over there, and over here is this guy who will try to ambush you. So let's hopefully ignore that and grab the 8 life gems, because good stuff. Having life gems is great. I want to shoot you from a distance. This guy's probably going to try to cast a fireball at the barrels if he gets close enough, I think. So if we can stop that in its tracks, that'd be fantastic. And that guy right there is right next to the bonfire. Sinner's Rise. So technically a different area from the Lost Bastille, but it's more or less the same area. It's just like it's not entirely the same area, obviously, but it's really short actually, which is nice. I go up there. That's the bonfire, and go over here. And that guy will come after you. I was gonna put my spear on, if I can find the little bastard. Nope, not you. There it is. Right down here. Okay, it's a little further down than I thought. Never mind. But around the corner right here, you can see this little bastard. He is doing his best to try to hit us with a crossbow. There we go. Get rid of those idiots so we don't have to deal with them. And then there should be an item right about here. Human effigy. Fantastic. We'll use that before the boss. I don't want to use it right away, because there is a tough enemy that we have to deal with. And I'd rather make sure that I'm not going to die to him. I mean, we probably won't. We've already fought this tough enemy. But he can be a pain in the ass, since his environment is a pain in the ass. There's a dragon around here. Actually, no, it's not a dragon, is it? I think it's something else. And I guess we couldn't see it. Yeah, I thought it was a dragon, but I think it might be something else. I don't remember where it actually shows up at. Message. Good for you. Alright, yeah, so here's the bonfire right there. And let's try to grab that real fast before I forget. Large soul of the lost undead. Fantastic. And we could drop down and ignore like half the enemies that we passed already. But not too shabby. One thing to watch out for is when you rest at this bonfire, that guy will respawn. For the most part, he'll leave you alone. I think in the original version of the game, there was like 3 of these guys up here. And so, a good strategy was just to clear out this entire little section of 3 enemies. Because otherwise, you hit the bonfire and there's 3 archers right there ready to pincushion you. So, oh well. But either way, we made it further through the Lost Bastille, got to Sinner's Rise, and we found Straid. Next episode, we'll go ahead and go through Sinner's Rise and probably defeat our first of the 4 big soul guys that we need. So, yeah, I'll probably just kill this guy off screen until he stops spawning. That way, I don't have to worry about him ever. Like, it's not a huge deal, but I might as well. But yeah, we'll take care of Sinner's Rise next time. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.